2016.
Thank you very much.
Imagine if you were a Leicester City fan and you put 100 quid on that at the beginning of the season just for a laugh. Wow.
You know what I did at the beginning of this season? Put 100 quid on Leicester, so I think I'll do okay.
Smart ass. By Christmas 2015, the unthinkable had happened and the underdogs were at the top of the league table. It was a fluke, right? I mean, even Leicester lad and former player Gary Lineker thought it was impossible for his team to stay there. He tweeted it.
Gary Lineker said, if Leicester City win the Premier League, I will present Match of the Day in my pants.
This was a promise that Gary probably shouldn't have made in hindsight, and he became Leicester's unofficial mascot in their march to victory.
And you're getting like 2 weeks to the end of the season, you're thinking, they're actually going to do this. And you're thinking, I'm actually going to see Mr. Lineker in his boxer shorts.
Leicester is celebrating one of the most unlikely triumphs in sport after winning the Premier League.
Oh, pants. But a promise is a promise. So in August, Gary opened the new series of Match of the Day, sporting a new look.
Fair play to him. He must have been made up with it being his old club, and he did the whole thing in his pants. Good on you, Gary.
But not everyone was happy.
Gary Lineker, that man is a fraud and he should be exposed. He wasn't exposed enough. That is the complete problem.
He doesn't really wear pants like that, surely. They were, like, down to his knees. Like, he should have done it in a pair of tighty-whitey budgie smugglers.
Maybe you should have done it in a thong or something, you know. If you're going to do it, go for it.
Letdown. That's what he is. He's a letdown.
The Twitter sphere went into meltdown over what literally no one was calling Pantsgate.
People were arguing online that he wore shorter shorts when he played football, but as you get to his age, your testicles do kind of slowly descend. So I don't blame him, because who would want to watch Match of the Day and just see sort of the edge of a Gary Lineker ball just poking out the bottom?
Ooh, no thank you.
Leicester City did it. Let's never forget. They did it.
Go, Leicester.
Hey, Leicester! Dilly ding, dilly dong.
Appearance on the Graham Norton show, Robbie shockingly revealed that during his heyday, he once woke up in a castle, as you do, to find a woman in his bedroom who then proceeded to ask a young, confused Robbie a rather personal question.
Have you got morning glory?
Even Graham was clearly shocked at Robbie's frankness.
This is back in the day when I used to have morning glory.
And his fellow A-list guests looked rather uncomfortable.
I was like, yeah. He says, I'll wank you off.
Yeah, I was quite shocked. And I think Justin Timberlake, you know, sat next to me and was like, oh, OK.
You see, that is what makes Robbie great, you know? I think not enough pop stars these days come out and just tell stories about getting hand jobs.
And he got more outrageous, admitting he took the offer up and then delivering the killer punchline in revealing the identity of the mystery woman.
That's Maureen from the pub. She said she did that, but nobody believed her.
The studio audience roared at Robbie's knowing comic timing, and the Hollywood guests were speechless.
Oh, my friend. Too late.
He got what he wanted, all the headlines. So despite a poor chart position, the story does have a happy finish. Ending, we mean ending.
I mean, he's a proper lad, and I suppose he's married now, but I wonder how his wife felt when he was telling that story, you know?
I want to see Robbie talking about being wanked off in a car.
We are glad you asked, and we've invented a little game to see if our celebrities could support our delightful diva's reputed demands. So let's play Mean or Mariah.
So I want to know what she was buying.
Ms. Carey's rumoured to spend $10,000 a day on hair and makeup. Would you be happy to foot this bill?
$10,000 on hair. How is that even possible? How is it possible?
$10,000 on hair and makeup? Such a diva.
10 grand? No, mind you. This was £6.
Now the essentials, exotic flowers, possibly 100 grand a month. Yes or no?
$100,000 on flowers?
Where? Where is she putting them?
Bloody hell.
Madness. Flowers.
So she's kind of up there on, like, Elton's level, loving the flowers.
And it's not just Mariah who's high maintenance. Her pooches may be pricey too. Would you fork out $45,000 a year on spa treatments for her dogs?
More money than sense.
Europe.
It's such an exciting time to be in a band. It's exciting to be in a band anyway. They were on the brink of great things.
But on the 13th of February 2016, just outside of Stockholm, tragedy struck.
We are heartbroken. The family of Viola Beach guitarist Richard Reeves said in a statement a short while ago, following the terrible crash near Stockholm in the early hours of yesterday morning.
Absolute tragedy. And the thing is, in their minds, you know, they're just about to achieve, or they are achieving their dream. And you can't get more tragic than that.
An investigation revealed that there were no suspicious circumstances, no drugs or alcohol involved, just a tragic accident for 5 young men.
It wasn't as if they were in like a massive tour bus with loads of money and all the rest of it. They were the same as tens of thousands of other bands that are playing in England tonight. Do you know what I mean? Just bombing around in a transit van, just trying to do their best and trying to break through.
The story of Viola Beach can't have a happy ending, but it does have a poignant one.
What was really lovely at Glastonbury was Coldplay were obviously headlining this year, and they played one of their songs to give them a chance to headline Glastonbury for themselves, with their video on behind them.
This is maybe what would have been you in 20 years or whatever. I hope we do your song justice. This is Boys That Sing by Viola Beach, and let's send it up the charts tomorrow if you feel like it. Let's give it our best shot, fellas.
And so, this bittersweet final scene played out as Chris Martin gave Viola Beach their alternative future in front of 100,000 people at Glastonbury and millions more at home.
When you were there, it just felt like a really nice moment and just a really touching tribute, because Coldplay weren't dissimilar in either style or age when they broke through, you know, and I think the band obviously felt that.
The following week, Viola Beach's album went into the charts at #1.
What a beautiful gesture by Chris Martin. So effectively, Viola Beach headlined Glastonbury, and it was almost like an alternate reality of what could have been. So good on Chris Martin.